That statement describes a fundamental property in consumer demand theory related to income elasticity of demand and budget shares. It is indeed true that the sum of income elasticity is weighted by the proportion of total expenditure budget share for each good consumed by a household is equal to unity 1. Here's a breakdown of why this holds. Let $W_I be the proportion of total expenditure spent on good $I, the budget share of good $I, $I_I be the income elasticity of demand for good $I, defined as the percentage change in the quantity demanded of good $I, divided by the percentage change in total expenditure, which we often use as a proxy for income. Mathematically, $_I equals frac%, delta $Q_I%, delta E dollar, where $Q_I is the quantity demanded of good $I, and $E is total expenditure. The statement can be expressed as, where $and is the total number of goods consumed. The intuition behind this identity comes from the budget constraint. Total expenditure must be equal to the sum of expenditures on all individual goods, where $P_I is the price of good $I. If total expenditure changes by a certain percentage, the total value of the quantities demanded must also change by the same percentage, considering prices are held constant for the purpose of income elasticity. Let's consider a small percentage change in total expenditure, $fresh delta E dollar. This will lead to changes in the quantities demanded of each good, $delta Q_I. The new total expenditure will be $E plus delta E equals to fresh delta equals 1 caret NP_I plus delta Q_I, dividing both sides by the initial total expenditure $E. We know that $W_I equals FRIP_IQ_I. So, since the sum of budget shares must equal unity, $sum_I equals 1 caret and W_I equals $1, we have. Now let's multiply and divide each term on the right hand side by $fresh delta E dollar. Dividing both sides by $fresh delta E dollar, assuming $delta E next $0. This confirms that the sum of income elasticities weighted by their respective budget shares is indeed equal to unity. This is a useful identity in demand analysis and helps in understanding how changes in income affect the overall consumption basket of a household.